Lueroi's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough, Part 7. Alright, we are ready. It is time to obtain our first gym badge, but first we gotta beat this guy, Roark. Now, Roark, like I've been saying, is the master of rock types, and I think it's kind of weird, like, Brock was the first gym leader, and he had rock types, and who else was there that weird, I don't remember her name, Roxanne from the third one. And they all have Geodudes. I don't know why. It's like a trend or something. Anyways, get your water types, your grass types, fighting types, whatever. Anything that can be good against this guy. Just get them ready because you're going to need it. Now, if you don't have those, I would recommend, like I showed last time, you can go get him a chop at Route 207. No matter what starter you get, you're going to be able to beat this guy with him. If you got Chimchar, evolve him into Monferno and get Mach Punch. Piplup and Turtwig, as long as you've leveled them up enough, they'll be fine. With Razor Leaf and Bubble, they're just gonna completely annihilate them. Look at this. Geodude has a lot of defense, but not a lot of special defense, so you should have no trouble whatsoever taking him out. So, I mean, you probably shouldn't even have to worry about that. He probably won't even get a hit off on you, because he's, like, really slow, too. And level 14. See, this is why I wasn't using Starly, because, I mean, look at this. If I was using Piplup, he'd be, like, level 20 right now. But anyways, Onix. Now, Onix is basically the same, but it's not much of a threat offensively. It's just like a huge defensive threat. That's why, like, if you have Mach Punch with Monferno, you might even need to, like, attack a bunch before you can beat him. Even though he has bad special defense, if you're not really high leveled, he still might take you out. Now, this thing, it has Stealth Rock. Now, Stealth Rock you might be familiar with. You might be familiar with the move Spikes from the older generations, and it works kind of like that. When you switch in and out, it deals damage, like, depending on your weaknesses and resistances. See, that thing, even though it's quad weak to water, it still lived it. So you gotta watch out for that, and it's kind of fast. Now he's gonna use a potion. Now, normally I hate it when these gym leaders use potions, but the first one, potions only restore like 20 health, so that should not be much of a problem at all. Take him out. His other moves, I'm not exactly sure. He probably has like a rock tomb or something. I'm really not that sure. I mean, you can look into that, but usually you won't even need to worry too much about that. He'll probably use Stealth Rock and then just move on. Okay, finally, Peck. I've been waiting for that move. It's nice against like stuff like Machops. Like, would have been nice earlier. But I guess I'm never gonna use Water Sport, so I might as well just get rid of that now. Never gonna use that move. And Peck's going to be a little more useful. Okay, Cranidos. This is the thing you really got to watch out for. Now, unlike most Rock-type Pokemon, this isn't like a huge defensive threat. In fact, its defense, you might even say, is awful. Well, maybe not awful at this point, but, you know. But its attack is what you really got to watch out for. Now, I've got a little strategy I'm working on. See, look at those. That's the Stealth Rock damage you saw. But, anyways, I got a little strategy. Now, this thing has insane attack stat. It's like all it can do. Now this thing, I think it has Headbutt, Leer, I know it has Pursuit. I'm not sure if it has Stealth Rock or not. I think it might. But usually it's just going to use Leer, Headbutt, and Pursuit. Now Headbutt's the one you got to watch out for because that's really powerful, and this thing has so much attack. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not planning on using Starly anyways. So okay, good to use Leer. I was hoping you wouldn't like kill me with Headbutt. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Growl, because that way, if you can lower his attack, he's basically going to be no threat whatsoever, because that's all it has, is its attack. Now, it's just as long as it doesn't get a critical hit. Now, I'd recommend doing this. It really works. If you can just get off as many Growls as you can, you won't need to worry about Headbutt. See, he's just going to keep using Leer, so I really don't need to worry. If he's using Pursuit or Headbutt, then that'd be some more trouble. See, this thing can actually kill most of your guys. It can actually just, like, tear them apart if it uses Headbutt. But fortunately he's sparing us at this moment and he's using Leer. Now if it gets off a Leer too and you don't manage to beat it, you might as well say goodbye because, oh man, he's just gonna rip you to shreds with that Headbutt. Now since he's not attacking me, I'm just gonna keep using Growl because I'm just gonna use it until he decides to take out my Starly with whatever. Now he's using Leer, so that kind of cancels out him lowering the attack at this time, but once I switch to my Piplup, his defense will be neutral, and his attack's going to be like 4 stages down. It's going to do nothing, even with its tremendous attack. Now I'm just going to keep doing this. Now if you want a Cranidos, they're a pretty common choice for a team just because of its crazy attack. I mean, you have no idea. It's like, when it evolves, it has like the highest attack stat of like any of the like non-legendaries except like second to Metachan. Okay, even Pursuit didn't take me out, so that's pretty good. So I can just keep growling away, I guess. But anyways, the way you get it, you can't do this now. Later I'll try to cover this. You can go into the underground and mine, and you can find fossils. See, every game they have Pokemon you get from fossils. Now, fortunately, these ones you can actually get kind of early in the game. But then you can, in Diamond, you can get this Cranidos, and Pearl, you can get a Shieldon. So you'll eventually have a Bastiodon. Okay, now this thing is weak to my bubble, and its attack is gone, so I should be fine, because even if it uses Headbutt, it's not going to do that much, which you will see. Okay, here's Headbutt. And normally that's just an easy one-hit KO. Maybe not, but I'd have to be, like, worrying. Look, it only has 5, because those growls really paid off. Which is kind of weird. I usually don't do moves like that. In this case, it really worked. So, I don't know what he's going to be using now, but, I mean, I don't want him to use a potion, so, let's see, okay, Pursuit, that's gonna be even less. Okay, so wait, where was I? Yeah. Cranidos kinda, okay, I'm just gonna use Peck just so I avoid the potion usage. Not giving up. Okay, so Shieldon kinda is the opposite of Cranidos. It's like all defense, this one's like all attack, so this one's probably a little bit better. But anyways, I'm getting way off topic here. Okay, he's using Leer now. Hopefully I can just kill him now with the bubble, because I don't want him to use potions. I just want to get this over with. Did I get him? I can't really... Oh my gosh! Look at that! Why do they do this? 1 hit point. I mean, come on. I had it all played now. If he uses a potion, then... Okay, good. Not that would have been a big deal, but... Man. Ugh. Okay, so... It's really not too difficult if you know what you're doing. And that's how you get the first gym badge. Now, 1 down and 7 to go. And he's just in disbelief. And you get some really nice cash. That's good. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to the trainer. Didn't have a single gym badge. What do you expect? You're the first gym leader. Of course I'm going to get my first badge from you. What, do you think I'm going to go get the next 2 through 8 badges or whatever? No, I'm going to fight you first. You're the easiest one. Alright, so now you get the coal badge, and then you can use, finally, Rock Smash, so you can knock down boulders, which you're going to need to do before you can move on. And it gives you TM76, and that's Stealth Rock. Now, it's not an attacking move, so I wouldn't recommend it. In competitive battling, yes, I would recommend it, but not in this game, because it's just going to be kind of a waste of time. Because people don't really switch in and out too much anyways. Okay, so now we can finally get out of this place and move on. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more.